Can you remember who introduced you to Magic the Gathering? Or who taught you to play? I think having a grasp of where you came from can give you such an appreciation for where you are as a player. I drove from Colorado to Las Vegas to teach people to play cards. Now, Vegas is known for card games, although I wasn't playing maybe the type of games you'd expect in Vegas. I drove to Vegas to attend MagicCon Las Vegas, where I could teach people how to play Magic the Gathering. I volunteered with MagiKids at MagicCon Las Vegas, and it was so special introducing people of all ages to Magic, especially at such a magical, exciting convention. And I wasn't alone. There were so many amazing volunteers at the MagiKids booth.
Hello, my name is Bobby Christine, and I feel overjoyed and honored to volunteer for MagiKids.
MagiKids is a nonprofit that takes unused cards Magic players have and uses them to teach Magic. They've developed an effective and easy process to get people started with Magic the Gathering in a way that fosters learning, engagement, and creativity.
A huge reason I decided to volunteer was I remember how fun and informative Magic the Gathering was for me growing up. Looking back now, I know it helped me not only socially with finding other friends, but it fundamentally helped me in other ways like improving my vocabulary and critical thinking as well. So being a part of the MagiKids team means a lot to me because I get to now share that informative bond with the next generation of players. I get to partake in a mission that supports intellectual growth through gaming nationwide. It's genuinely an honor.
MagiKids ships kits of cards, instructional material, and gear to teachers and mentors across the US to help them teach kids through teaching Magic. They've worked with over 2,000 schools and 80,000 learners. They also attend conventions across the country where volunteers provide a welcoming space to learn to play. That's where I come in. I first connected with MagiKids when I was at DreamHack Atlanta with SheSparks. Our booth was parked right next to MagiKids, and I got to witness hundreds of people stop by and learn about Magic. I was immediately invested. At MagicCon Las Vegas, I got to sit down with people and play Magic with a focus on learn to play games. Additionally, all through the weekend, people would stop by and donate cards, sealed product, and accessories. Kat and I also got to be gift bag fairies and pass out goodie bags to kids around the convention, which was such a highlight. When someone would sit down in front of me to learn Magic, I'd start by giving a tour of the 5 colors. Each color has its own personality, and I want people to pick the color that appeals to them the most. They also got to pick which color I played with. We were using Jumpstart packs, and I thought it was perfect. We each just used 1 pack, so we were playing with monocolored decks, and instead of 20 life, we each had 6 life. Conventions are busy and packed with things to do and see. The shorter games were a great introduction that still left people with plenty of time to explore. Especially at MagicCon Las Vegas, there were so many interactive areas like the Relentless Rat secret lair area, the giant Shivan dragon looming over the entrance to the upstairs space, and the latest set Wild of Eldraine, and of course the TARDIS, which as you can imagine was my favorite. Doctor Who is one of my very favorite shows, and it was always my grading show while I worked as a physics TA in college and even more so later as a teacher. Of course, I cosplayed the 13th Doctor on Sunday at MagicCon. Thank you for asking. It was wonderful. Anyways, the easiest way to get better is to start playing. And so it was so much fun getting to be a part of people's first few games of Magic. My goal definitely wasn't to win, but for everyone to have fun. And I think that theme of prioritizing fun was so apparent throughout the entire convention. There are so many different aspects of MagicCon, and it really did feel like there was something for everyone. People are drawn into Magic in different ways, and for different reasons. I know for me, the art of Magic was a huge draw for getting me into the game. There were expansive free play areas, the command zone, ticketed play events, the creator corner, vendors, interactive areas of the convention, and tons of content available on the main stage, such as the Game Nights Live event and the cosplay contest. The cosplay contest was packed with talent and the audience was completely full. All the cosplayers at the event really brought the characters of Magic the Gathering to life. All types of people came to learn and play Magic at the MagiKids booth. With a name like MagiKids, I expected to see kids, and it was so great to see so many cool parents bring their littles along to share in the game they love. It was such a highlight, helping 3 young girls play their first game of Magic using Jumpstart. I was also not expecting people already working the event to stop by. I got to work on a special project that weekend, and one of the members of the production crew I worked with stopped by to play his first game of Magic with me on the last day after we wrapped filming. We had a blast, and then I sent him off with some Jumpstart packs and a mission to play more Magic. While I was getting food downstairs in the convention hall, I was able to chat with one of the people working at the register. She was so interested in learning what everyone was doing at the convention. After she got off her shift, she came upstairs and learned Magic from us at the MagiKids booth. We had more than just Jumpstart and learned to play games at the MagiKids booth too. MagiKids is the champion of Oathbreaker, and we had crazy Oathbreaker games at the MagiKids booth all weekend. I brought my Liliana at the fashion show Oathbreaker deck and was lucky enough to get some truly awesome games in with it. I'm obsessed. This is one of my prettiest decks. I have the Secret Lair Liliana as my Oathbreaker, Exsanguinate as my signature spell, and I put in as many Secret Lair cards as I could. And every single swamp in the deck is different since it's a fashion show. I have my eye on a few other swamps I want, so the particular swamps I'll use in this deck will definitely develop and change as fashion changes, you know. I also had the opportunity to have a stamp for the Content Creator Passport book. This was a wildly fun activity. I know it can sometimes be intimidating to approach somebody you've only interacted with online. And I think having a mission or activity is the perfect way to make that personal interaction feel a little less awkward. I'm not intimidating. If you see me, you can always come over and say hello. And speaking of seeing me and saying hello, I cannot wait for the next MagicCon in Chicago, which is over my birthday weekend. There'll be more information coming out about MagicCon Chicago soon, like this month. So keep your eye out for that, and I'll definitely have to make plans to be there. A huge thank you to Wizards of the Coast for sponsoring this video and for being involved with MagiKids. I'll be volunteering with MagiKids again at DreamHack Atlanta, so if you're there, definitely stop by and say hello. Maybe bring a friend who's interested in getting into Magic. And thank you so much for watching. If you want to learn more or apply for a kit, check the MagiKids link in the description.